David Warren's Details of a Her. If the wind, like me, sat with thee, would you blow 'em off the same as the now successfully separated we, to see you me? In hesitating breaths he drew, that armed self to battle flew. Yes, he had sought the misunderstood's last exhaustive recourse. The battleground was one I knew, to thine own self be true. He grinned as he pranced his point not to win, having a ghost fully prepared to be given, simply not for victory had he purposefully striven. And I reply, sitting is neither I, nor winding are the breezes bound. It is rather you, he, who sought my help in, not reciting, but finding. The secrecy personal contract is entirely binding. Speak words, my ears are minding, you your you to be found. It was the skitter in his eye, which forewarned an educational regress I would have mourned. I to invisibly caress began. You, he, by which I mean the you, which has a searching for her crazed, is rather than a thing, beautiful in the flesh, a witless whore, meandering wench, who lies before all desires frivolous. She, the object round which their tyrannical grasps winch. His nod, both quick and stiff, I've since likened off to the o'er hasty signature, whether given in the haste required by an ignorant nature, ignorant of its ignorance, or as responsive haste to peril's siren wails, to with simplicity gift myself, he was soft. I, having established, gestured him off. Looking at the so-called her, me, an honest expression without fur, I would argue and conclude that the sum of my desires lewd is the her that we now seek. Thus my eye, if I distill, will of my most basic parts become sure. Then into my trap of definition, her will I lure. The eye, graying in the eye of the hopeful youth, not I, but he, such a hopeful he, did thus contend, that if bend to his will, his eye he did, evaluating real and pretend, would net the young he, a her, to wed and mend. O great you, noble I, to whom I have today been come, bloom is where I've come from, as we have before now decided, into my separate parts am I divided. His furrowed brow tugged at thought without a plough, and being asked to pick, find the desires which make me tick, I have but to check her time and assume. I saw his grin on cheeks of man. It seems that thought is rarely without a plan. The stubble on the jaw he clenched, by which I was reminded, did he not see purpose benched? Well, I, the thought man plan, thus reversely entrenched. Speak softly, young you, he, olden in bones from young vigor flee. I sense the lust enthralling thee, that all that was her is her to be. All that hath occurred to me entire is the compilation of her, of she. Exactly, cried the young he, with eyes glowing, graying. If I'm to find my her straying, I must corral, and for my fee the utterance perfect conveying of what by desire ought be. Acceptance refutes praying. Sagely surrender is, by design, a weapon, bringer of shudders divine. Its lethal smoking can choke, but in specifically this, I, despite show enthusiasts to yoke, enlightenment did enshrine. Hinting brought the possibilities to mind, and my eye's words were thus evoked. Exceptionally devoid, as previously erasing, I as I am an old you, he. And if I, like you, he, now find yourself in defacing the utmost and heinous crime, racing to unveil your details of a her, now you my irrevocability embracing, it was in the kissing your waged war won. Eternally her knees broke. Done.